I just want to tell, it was the Church of the Highlands, Troy campus, Pastor Coleman Ummer. Man, Pastor Coleman, I I don't know what to say, but thank you. Um, it says we are a church of multiple campuses all over the state of Alabama and one in Columbus, Georgia. We also meet in several other facilities in the state of Alabama. Our main campus is in Grant Mills in the Birmingham area with Chris Hodge as our senior pastor. Well, I wished I could show you this, what they sent me. Uh, I'll try to email it to Justin throughout the show, but they had these bicycles. And look coming in the door. 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 We'll be right back after this commercial break.
We want that.
Oh, okay. Now break.
Been rolling these wheels since 1959. Money, money, money. Just rolling these wheels. If these wheels roll, you make money. Come drive for the best today. Wiley Sanders Truck Line, Troy, Alabama. Wiley Sanders Truck Line, we put God and family first. Bo, tell them. Hey, what are you doing?
I'm working underneath this truck.
Oh, man, can you work on diesel trucks?
No, I can't.
Do you know that Wiley Sanders will train you to work on diesel trucks?
Really?
In a shop.
In a shop?
A shop. My man, you made it.
Yes, sir, I did.
You came to Wiley Sanders to a shop. How you like teaching this young man?
I enjoy helping these guys be successful.
So if they can work on a little truck, you can teach them how to work on a big truck.
Yes, sir, we sure can.
Come to Wiley Sanders Truck Line where we'll teach you how to work on a big truck. Some companies may tell you that the grass is greener. At Wiley Sanders, we know the grass is greener. Been in business since 1959. That's not green. It's not green. Come to Wiley Sanders Truck Lines. Wiley Sanders Truck Line. Now, this is green grass. This is green money. $1,000 sign on bonus. Blue Cross Blue Shield. 401k. We match it up to 4%. Get your home regular. Good equipment. Wiley Sanders Truck Line. We do what we say. Come join the best today. Wiley Sanders Truck Line, where we put God and family first. We go to Illinois,
Indiana, North Carolina, South Carolina,
Ohio, Arkansas.
we're looking for good in-dump drivers. That's right, Wiley Sanders Truck Line. 401k, Blue Cross Blue Shield, dental plan. Hey, these wheels roll, you make money. You're not driving one of them, you're driving at the wrong place. Wiley Sanders Truck Lines, Troy, Alabama. Fellas, where we go?
Indiana, North Carolina, and South Carolina.
Ohio and Arkansas.
Wiley Sanders Truck Lines, Troy, Alabama. Wiley Sanders Truck Lines. We put God and family first. Are you looking for a good company? A company that can get you home and you make good money? Then you need to call Wiley Sanders Truck Lines. Blue Cross Blue Shield. Hey, you know we still had a $1,000 sign-on bonus. We match your 401k up to 4%. We've been in business since 1959. We've been rolling these wheels with money, money, money since 1959. Come drive for the best today. Wiley Sanders Truck Line. Come to Wiley Sanders Truck Line. Tell them, Bo. Wiley Sanders Truck Line, the place that puts God and family first. How long you been driving for Wiley Sanders?
7 years.
How long you been driving for Wiley?
6 years.
How many miles you get away?
2,500.
Wow, how many miles you get away?
2,700.
Are you in the 401k?
Yes, sir.
Matching at 4%.
Yes.
Wow, Wiley Sanders Truck Lines, Troy, Alabama. Are y'all happy?
Oh, very happy.
Wiley Sanders Truck Lines, Troy, Alabama. Come drive for the best today. Wiley Sanders Truck Lines, Troy, Alabama. Welcome to Wiley Sanders Truck Line, state-of-the-art bunkhouse. Let me show you. Do you like it cold? Then set it cold. Got the spouse with you? We've got you covered. Sit back in the state-of-the-art bunkhouse and watch your favorite TV show. Relax. Have a good time. After a long day, you can come in the state-of-the-art bunkhouse and get a great hot shower. Look how nice they are. At Wiley Sanders Truck Lines, we keep it clean for you. Drive for the best today. Wiley Sanders Truck Line, Troy, Alabama. Wiley Sanders Truck Line been in business since 1959 and we'll still
Growing.
We've been in business since 1959 and we'll still
Growing.
Wiley Sanders Truck Line. From 1959 to 2022, we'll stand still?
Really?
How many years is that, Mr. Glenn? Ricky, about this T680.
Got a nice digital dashboard, easy to read.
Man, Wiley Sanders Truck Line. We got competitive pay. We got Blue Cross Blue Shield. We can get you home, Wiley Sanders. Come drive for the best today. Wiley Sanders Truck Line. At Wiley Sanders Truck Lines, we put God and family first. We've been in business since 1959. Come drive for the best today. Wiley Sanders Truck Line. Blue Cross Blue Shield, 401k. Woo! We got the trucks. Come to
Let me say that. I got two gentlemen with me today. One is Anthony Knight and one is Adrian McBride. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I'm just going to ask you one favor. I want to work them today. I want to work them. They're going to be loading the bicycles in the trailer. We've collected a lot of money. They're going to Walmart. They're going to be buying stuff. And we're going to have a good time. At 12 o'clock, we're going to sit down and eat with one another. And got the radio station coming down today. Also got the news coming down. We're going to be on, I think it's Channel 4. God, I hope I got that right. But they're coming. We're going to interview a little bit, and we're going to talk about this. This is something that is good. This is something that everyone can participate in. Well, you may say, well, I don't have the money to buy a bike. Well, if you don't have the money to buy a bike, come and help us. Come and help us load them. Come and help us roll them to the back of the trailer. That is a 53-foot trailer. My goal is when I leave there today is to not have an inch left in that trailer. I want it loaded from the front to the back. I can't see my guests, and we're going to have a good time. Mr. Knight, are you ready for today?
Yes, sir.
Mr. Adrian, are you ready for today?
Yes, sir.
Okay, who's in charge of y'all two operating together? Who's the leader?
Here we go.
Because everybody needs a leader. Who's the leader? Okay, Adrian, you're the leader. I can already look at you and tell that you're the leader. You're the leader. But you guys, I always pick on y'all because we're good friends outside of co-workers. But I want to take my hats off to you for your organization. Let's talk about it. And you guys stay in this community. And I was talking tonight, I believe it was the other day, and he was telling me about y'all are going to the schools. Y'all had went to some schools and had bought some lunches. Tell me something about that.
Well, that's an idea Adrian came up with. I'll go ahead and let him. It was his idea, so I'm gonna let him explain it.
Yeah. So what we're gonna do? We want to go to Charles Henson School and Banks School. We're gonna take some pizza. They having pizza on Thursday, this Thursday. We're gonna supply the pizza for them, and then we're gonna go to Banks and they're gonna play some board game. So we're gonna supply the board game for Banks School system.
Well, that's good. I'm going to tell you something, guys. Don't y'all never stop. I know along this road of giving and helping people, you get discouraged sometimes. But keep your head up high what you're doing. If I'll be careful because I got a preacher up here with me. But Jesus said if he saved one, if we just get one. So when you're doing that, keep that in mind. Maybe everybody ain't happy with you, but if you get one that realizes that one may turn into two, and from two and on, so on. And I want to tell you, your book bag thing, you've been doing it. I got a chance to work with y'all this year on it, and I enjoyed it. But stay with it. I say that because I remember, it's been a long time because we've been good for the last 3 or 4 years. But I remember the first year we did it, that trailer, you could holler in it.
Yeah.
It was so holler. It had about 3 or 4 bicycles. And I didn't know this till the other night. You always get on me. The first time I did that, you bought a bicycle.
Yeah.
And it's some people that bought bicycles the first time, and they continue. Mr. Mahan, you be sure to tell him that I mentioned him on the show today. He came up to me in the gym and let me know that he was going to get a bike. So when y'all out running around today, y'all may go by the gym and check with some of these guys. I'm going to be talking about it on Facebook all morning. Yes, sir.
Don't forget the first time we said I bought a bike, we both bought one.
Yeah, let's
And
talk
then
about it.
let's talk about it, bought them. And then we also supplied a lot of toys too.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
So it's not just me and Adrian.
Yeah.
We got 3 more people in the group, Tarasha, Badel, and Valencia.
Yeah.
And we all combine and we all participate in it because it ain't one person can't do it all, just like what you doing.
Oh, no.
You need a community, you need a group to be able to come together in order to do everything. So it was great.
If you see that picture that's on the screen now, people get on me about cell phones. You see that picture there? I was called Saturday while I was out of town. And they had a function at the church. And the guy called me and said, hey, we got some stuff left over. We'd love to give it to you. And Lord have mercy, take my my hat off to Matthew Jordan. You was next on my list to call, but Matt answered. And I called Matt, and I got Matt to come and to open the trailer. He said, well, I don't have a key. I said, cut the lock. I said, cut the lock. We got to have that. We're going to take our hats off. Who was that sent us that?
It was 21, wasn't it?
It was 21 of them. It was 21 bicycles. Can you imagine that? I mean, and it's the Church of the Highlands. That's who it is. Pastor Coleman. But the main thing that got me about that is we're getting a lot of that. People are giving us their stuff. Somebody out there may say, well, where do y'all things go to? Well, it goes to DHR. And families that any individual knows that will get a name to us, and I can give that name to DHR, and they will take out of that and give to them. We try not to do it because this thing is going so good. Even the bank, if you want to talk about some more people, Troy Bank and Trust, they give us theirs. And when I say us, I mean in Wiley Sanders, the truck lines, the trailer, the funny stuff. When you do good, people will work with you and try to help you. And that's what we'll see in here. I'm just excited to see what you guys do next year on your book bags, because it was just a couple of weeks ago I was somewhere and somebody walked up to me and said, I got my book bag. I got my book bag, It's just people will help when they know it's a good cause and they know you're going to do the right thing. And when I look at Let's Talk About It, I think about how you guys have told me that you will talk to anybody and try to help anybody you can. And it's bad you have to say that in this world today, but you do have to say it. Black, white, it don't matter. Or human. We're all God's children. That's it.
Amen.
Huh? We're all God's children.
I'll say this right here. I love the way that me and Knight work together. So if I have an ideal, I always bring it to him for it come to manifest. So whatever we do, it's always a group effort. Yeah. So I'm always going to talk to him and say, hey, man, so what you think about taking some pizza to the school? And he'll say yeah or nay. And I like that. I like that about Let's Talk About It. But as a collective group, we've been through a lot of hard times, like you said, where we want to help somebody. We can't get the support and stuff that we really know. But now it's really good. And I thank Wiley Sanders for being that, helping us get over those humps and stuff. So it's a pretty good thing to work with. Let's Talk About It. So for donations and stuff, we appreciate everybody that donate to us. Everybody we don't put nothing in our pocket. We donate everything, like bicycle, whatever somebody asks us. We go to church functions. We do everything with these donations. So the radio station for letting us come on.
Yes.
And we did breakfast for them this morning. So that was a good blessing for us. So yeah, we just appreciate it. So yeah, keep us in.
I like to eat. The big KD radio station coming down here.
Oh, they coming down?
I didn't get no breakfast. I was just saying.
You getting service.
I get service. I'm getting service. The breakfast was thrown out there, Night.
I'm throwing it back.
Throwing it back, huh? You took the biscuits too? When you throwed it back, you took the biscuits.
You ain't getting nothing. You getting service and work. That's all you get.
Ladies and gentlemen, we'll be right back with Truck Talk with Wiley Sanders Truck Line.
All right. Tell them, boy. Hey, Wiley Sanders Truck Line, we keep it nice and clean. Thank you. And thank you. And thank you.
You're welcome.
Nice and clean.
Nice and shiny.
Are you an experienced driver looking for a good truck driving job? Then try Wiley Sanders Truck Lines. We're looking for team drivers. We're looking for single drivers. At Wiley Sanders Truck Line, we have it for you. Wiley Sanders Truck Lines. Blue Cross Blue Shield, 401k, drive for the best. Wiley Sanders Truck Line, we know one thing, drivers first. You're not just a number. We know your name. Wiley Sanders Truck Line. Family owned. Troy, Alabama. Wiley Sanders Truck Line. Come drive for the best today. We got Blue Cross Blue Shield. Hey, we can get you home. Wiley Sanders Truck Line. Been rolling these wheels since 1959. Money, money, money. Just rolling these wheels. If these wheels roll, you make money. Come drive for the best today. Wiley Sanders Truck Line. Troy, Alabama. Wiley Sanders Truck Line. We put God and family first. Bo, tell them. Hey, what are you doing?
I'm working underneath this truck.
Oh, man, can you work on diesel trucks?
No, I can't.
Do you know that Wiley Sanders will train you to work on diesel trucks?
Really?
In a shop.
In a shop?
A shop. My man, you made it.
Yes, sir, I did.
You came to Wiley Sanders to a shop. How you like teaching this young man?
I enjoy helping these guys be successful.
So if they can work on a little truck, you can teach them how to work on a big truck.
Yes, sir, we sure can.
Come to Wiley Sanders Truck Line where we'll teach you how to work on a big truck.
And we're back with these guys are something. They're something else, y'all. We had some fun during the break. But let me say this to you. Please, ma'am, please, sir. Come out today. Come out today. Got to give a hats off to Terry McPherson. You guys wasn't working there when Terry was the maintenance director. But first call I got this morning, hey, you going to be out there at 10 o'clock? I'll be there. I got 3 bicycles and some toys. Got to get a hats off to John Smothers down in the shop. He give $100. Ken Bray told me he was bringing his bicycle. Doug Kitchens, Ricky Free, and
Brandy gave $100 too.
And Randy gave $100.
Brandy, yeah.
Brandy gave $100. And you know, and Brandy is Jordan Construction. They're one of the sponsors.
Oh.
And we're gonna redo the sign that's on top of the trailer. And that's what, it warms my heart sometimes when I touch something that turns out good, but I'm about like I've heard you say this a lot of times. It ain't me, it's the glory of the man upstairs and Wiley Sanders Truck Lines making such things as that happen. And what I want to do is redo that sign because I've had businesses to come to me and want to sponsor. Yeah. Just come to me, not me come to them, just come to me. Julie's Restaurants, where we going to be eating at today. Oh yeah, while I'm on that, let me make something clear here, and I'm sorry. We had 22 spots, you know, for people to go eat with us today. And I didn't know what one Let's Talk About was coming. So, you know, preacher, we're going to let you eat your friend. You got the 22 spot. If I'd have had 23, we'd have got you.
So I get mine to go then.
No, y'all guys know I'm just kidding with you.
But if you don't mind, I wanted to say something about the group we doing, our group, that we appreciate the support Wiley gave us, Walmart, Piggly Wiggly, JRL,
Bar Construction,
all Tony. Yeah. But we want to let everybody know that we just don't do Backs for Kids. We do educational awareness. We do physical and mental health sustainability. We do attainable living. We try to help the elderly people who can't afford to be able to sustain a decent way of life. We try to help those that's going to college because we know the pressure of college and that it can cause mental issues also. Now, we don't do mental issues, but we can direct you to somebody who can. And we just don't do Pack for Kids. We do it year round, but like we're doing this week about the pizza party and the board games, that we want to make sure that we let everybody know that we just don't support kids on one particular day. We support kids year round with after school activities and try to do after school lunches, you know, just to let them know, because we don't know that these kids, when they go to school, that's the only meal they eat, that's the only meal they get. So we want to try to help them in that case. And I got the support of Adrian, I got the support of the other 3 members, that it's not me, it's not Adrian, it's a group. And plus, Wiley Sanders, we really appreciate the time that you give us. WTBF, we appreciate the time, and Channel 52. Because Dustin has always given us the opportunity to come and say if we want to do something, that all we do is come to him. So we want to thank her, that let her know it's just not us, it's the community and people surrounding us that helps us be who and what we are.
Well, we thank you on the Wiley Sanders part, and I'm sure the community appreciates what you do. And I know you probably get tired of me saying it, but
Probably.
it really touches my heart to know that a man without kids or work as hard as you do with kids. And we done figured you out around the job.
There we go.
You trying to be a lion, but really you just a little teddy bear. It's good to have you around. You try to be rough and tough, but you just a little teddy bear, willing to help.
Big teddy bear.
And that's a blessing within itself. You know, it makes Wiley Sanders feel good to know that we have drivers out there that are not willing just only to help the company, but to help others. You know, every day, and I tell people this, and that's why I love what I do, taking care of the drivers. Every day, we do something that'll change somebody's life. A truck driver does. I've got to hit on my statement. Mm-hmm. Why do I say a truck driver does something that'll change somebody's life? First one, him just being safe changes somebody's life. Because if he went up that road reckless, he could run over somebody. Mm-hmm. Bringing paper towels to a community that didn't have paper towels. The things we haul, water, food. And you know, I like to take the good out of everything that's bad. You know, the pandemic was bad. Mm-hmm. But America saw what the truck driver was worth.
Yep.
Mr. Stephen Sanders. And I'll say it like that because this is how he said it. He said, you cannot pay a truck driver what he's worth, and you cannot pay a trainer, a driver that trains them. It's just no limit you can put on that. You just have to do the best you can because that is so important. It is so important. And I take my hats off to you guys to do what y'all do, and then all the stuff in the community you volunteer to do. Book bags, I keep going back to that because it was just, I sell a number in my head, and boy, I passed that. And I realized doing that, something you said about, well, man, we need some help. We just need somebody to throw it out there. They're going to hear that voice. And I think about it sometimes. You know, the Lord gives us all a job to do. He told Timothy to go down there and preach. Mm-hmm. You know, so sometimes you have to take the position you got to do what you need to do to help others. Mm-hmm. The Bible tells us that weak are going to always be among you. Poor is going to always be among you. And I want everybody out there listening to remember, if you got just a little more than you need, if you can just help just a little bit, every little bit helps. I found that out with saving change. Mm-hmm. You just keep throwing your change every time you go in the store and buy something. Just keep throwing it for 3 or 4 months and do it. Look at that church, what they found out. Look at all the bikes they had left over. That was from that pastor I know undoubtedly had to be telling everybody. Yeah. And they come there, and obviously they took care of their congregation. Now they could have said, well, we're going to save these to next year. Yep. But they said, no, let's find somebody and give them to them. Man, I'm glad Wiley Sanders thing was open and people had the trust in it to do that. Because you have to be careful where you give your stuff to.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. We have to be. Yeah.
You have to be careful. And when you're doing this and people will give to you, it lets you know you're doing the right thing.
Oh, yeah.
You're doing something right. Somebody sees what you're doing. You know, I'll make it real clear. I told them this morning, we got a person that needed a little help. And we gave them a bicycle. And I told some of the people around me why I was doing that. Because you want people to know. I take my hat off to Miss Kelly Sanders. She brought an idea to me that I hadn't thought about. And sometimes, you know, you need people to help you. She said, be sure that you check among you and make sure that we don't have nobody that needs help that may not be with the DHR. See, people could have a job and still need help. They could have medical bills, may have cramped their style up. They could have a son or somebody could be sick. Just because they got a job, that don't mean they don't need no help.
That's it. That's right.
That's our motto right there.
So,
putting words into action.
Yeah, putting words in there. So we've done good with it. You guys have always been there when I've asked you, and that's why I've always tried to be there when you ask me. But now, I want to know.
There we go.
Who wants to race me on one of these bicycles?
I want to race you, but I want to know, do we win a truck? One of them little trucks right there?
Well, that was cute. I know it was cute. You found your way to get into that conversation, didn't you? You found
So
your
just wondering, you know, you can't pay a driver, you can't pay a trainer. So maybe, you know, a token of a little truck
Appreciation.
like that.
So we're going to take a commercial break, and we're going to line them up, and all three of us going to get on. We're going to line them up. We're going to line them up. When we come back, we'll be right back with Truck Talk with Wiley Sanders Truck Line.
You know, good and well you don't get on no dog on the bike.
Oh, man, can you work on diesel trucks?
No, I can't.
Do you know that Wiley Sanders will train you to work on diesel trucks?
Really?
In a shop.
In a shop?
A shop. My man, you made it.
Yes, sir, I did.
You came to Wiley Sanders to a shop. How you like teaching this young man?
I enjoy helping these guys be successful.
So if they can work on a little truck, you can teach them how to work on a big truck.
Yes, sir, we sure can.
Come to Wiley Sanders Truck Line where we'll teach you how to work on a big truck. Some companies may tell you that the grass is greener. At Wiley Sanders, we know the grass is greener. Been in business since 1959. That's not green. It's not green. Come to Wiley Sanders Truck Lines. Wiley Sanders Truck Line. Now, this is green grass. This is green money. $1,000 sign on bonus. Blue Cross Blue Shield. 401k. We match it up to 4%. Get your home regular. Good equipment. Wiley Sanders Truck Line. We do what we say. Come join the best today. Wiley Sanders Truck Line, where we put God and family first. We go to Illinois,
Indiana,
North Carolina, South Carolina,
Ohio, Arkansas. We're looking for good in-dump drivers. That's right, Wiley Sanders Truck Line. 401k, Blue Cross Blue Shield, dental plan. Hey, these wheels roll, you make money. You're not driving one of them, you're driving at the wrong place. Wiley Sanders Truck Lines, Troy, Alabama. Fellas, where we go?
Indiana,
North Carolina, and South Carolina.
Ohio and Arkansas. Wiley Sanders Truck Lines, Troy, Alabama. Wiley Sanders Truck Lines. We put God and family first. Are you looking for a good company? A company that can get you home and you make good money? Then you need to call Wiley Sanders Truck Lines. Blue Cross Blue Shield. Hey, you know we still had a $1,000 sign-on bonus. We match your 401k up to 4%. We've been in business since 1959. We've been rolling these wheels with money, money, money since 1959. Come drive for the best today. Wiley Sanders Truck Line. Come to Wiley Sanders Truck Line. Tell them, Bo. Wiley Sanders Truck Line, the place that puts God and family first. How long you been driving for Wiley Sanders?
7 years.
How long you been driving for Wiley?
6 years,
How many miles you get away?
2,500.
Wow, how many miles you get away?
2,700.
Are you in the 401k?
Yes, sir.
Matching at 4%.
Yes.
Wow, Wiley Sanders Truck Lines, Troy, Alabama. Are y'all happy?
Oh, very happy.
Wiley Sanders Truck Lines, Troy, Alabama. Come drive for the best today. Wiley Sanders Truck Lines, Troy, Alabama. Welcome to Wiley Sanders Truck Lines, state-of-the-art bunkhouse. Let me show you. Do you like it cold? Then set it cold. Got the spouse with you? We've got you covered. Sit back in the state-of-the-art bunkhouse and watch your favorite TV show. Relax. Have a good time. After a long day, you can come in the state-of-the-art bunkhouse and get a great hot shower. Look how nice they are. At Wiley Sanders Truck Lines, we keep it clean for you. Drive for the best today. Wiley Sanders Truck Lines, Troy, Alabama. Wiley Sanders Truck Line been in business since 1959 and we'll still growing. We've been in business since 1959 and we'll still growing. Wiley Sanders Truck Line. From 1959 to 2022, we'll still growing. How many years is that, Mr. Glenn? Ricky, why this T680?
Got a nice digital dashboard, easy to read.
Man, Wiley Sanders Truck Line, we got competitive pay, we got Blue Cross Blue Shield.
Okay, now this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna have a little race here. I'm being the oldest. No, we're gonna say on go. Don't cheat. Don't be a cheater. We're gonna say on go. And on 3, the person gets to the edge on nails win. Okay. Now I'm gonna be looking at Justin with his fingers up, and he's gonna do 1, 2, 3, and that's who wins. All right. This is just for fun. This to show y'all that these young guys can't do nothing with the old man. Just to hold your fingers up for me.
They got an
Go. 3.
No, he didn't say
All
that.
right,
No,
I
he
am the
didn't say that.
winner. We saw y'all can't do that with the old man. I won right quick.
When
Like.
you the only one seeing the man with his fingers up, nobody else can see it. Yeah.
You know, I always read this. Do you guys ever put any suggestions in the suggestion box?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't read suggestions without the truck number or truck name. But here's a guy that's talking about safety at intersections, and I thought that was real good. And I got another guy that said something about the bunkhouse, but I'm going to address that not by his comment because he just put Hicks, then put his truck number, then put his name or nothing. But I'm going to address the bunkhouse with the pillars. I think it's the pillars and the color that we're having some complaints about. But let me tell you, this suggestion box is real important. We really watch it and we really listen to it. Because if the driver is happy, then things go smoother. And that's what we do. That's y'all bunkhouse. You guys don't use it that much, but it's there and it's available. So is the driver lounge. It's there for the drivers. So we're going to address some of them things. But I won't tell you what I tell all my drivers. If you see something, say something. If you see something that'll help, a lot of things that people may say that I did or did, I might have initiated it, but it was from somebody else telling me and giving me the idea. And do you remember that? Well, let's talk about it, ministry. Just like you were just saying, when you come up with an idea, you don't just take off with it. You talk to your people. So stay with that attitude. Stay humble. No matter how big, let's talk about it, members, get. How long you stay there, stay humble. Stay humble and let it go, right? Well, I want to thank you guys.
Appreciate
I wish
it.
I could say we was done for today, but we're not. We're getting
We
yeah.
are not done. You ain't gonna do anything.
Yeah, I'm gonna work. I'm gonna work what I work best.
Your mouth.
That is
There you
correct. That is correct. That is correct. You know, no, I can't say that. I'm on TV. Okay, so y'all just unbike your mics. Let everybody see y'all rolling toward the trailer. Take all of them. I say leave one. Yeah, we'll leave one. We'll leave one because the 19th is the last day. All right, they're going to the trailer. All the bikes are going to the trailer. Good deal. That was fun, ladies and gentlemen. That was fun to talk to Mr. Adrian McBride, also to talk to Mr. Adrian Anthony Knight. Excuse me, I get my names mixed up sometimes. I want you, please, ma'am, please, sir, tell everybody. Tell Mike Amos if you see him. Tell everybody. Tell Wiley them. Tell everybody today from 10 to 12, we're going to be at Troy Bank and Trust. After we leave there, we're going to eat. But we're going to have a good time. We're going to have a good time. Don't this truck look pretty sitting up here? This is one of our new trucks. This is what you call a T680. This is it. That old big truck, 2023. Man, we're excited about them. I had I got so excited when I was on my way to the TV station. Four more new ones just coming in. Wiley Sanders drivers, y'all get excited. 4 more just came in. Man, we're getting the trucks. We're getting the trucks. We're getting the trucks. We're getting the trucks. Woo! I want drivers to do something for me. If you don't drive for Wiley Sanders Truck Lines and you hear this show, if you don't drive, but if you know somebody that drives, I want you to do this for me. Tell him or her that Hallstead has said, if they'll take their check stubs and lay them down, check their paperwork and lay it down, I'll lay mine beside it and let's compare. I promise you, in 2022, if you didn't drive for Wiley Sanders Truck Lines, you lost money. Okay, somebody may say, well, so-and-so pays this and Wiley pays that. You got to look at the whole picture. It's just like going in a grocery store. Ladies, y'all know what I'm talking about. You can buy something, it looks cheaper, but you can buy 4, and you know what I'm talking about. You know the concept of what I'm trying to say here. What I'm trying to say, when you put insurance, when you put my 401k matching 4%, of your gross pay, I'm gonna knock you out the park right there. When you put my hometown, when you put my family on, and most important, when you put the Wiley Sanders Truck Line puts God and family first, when you put all that together and you lay it down there, oh, I like my chances. I love my chances. It's just something to do a lot of times around Christmas. Drivers take off for a little while. Number 334-372-5049. Call me. Let's compare. Let's just sit down and compare. I'm a man. I'll be the first. If you got me beat, I'll say, hey, man, got me beat. But that's just how somebody might say, well, why you want to do that? Well, that's just how good I feel about my company. That's how good I feel about the benefits we got. Blue Cross Blue Shield, 401k, per diem. Oh, man, new equipment. Get you home. My bunkhouse, my driver's lounge, my facilities all together, my shop. Just everything we got. You know, so I guess it's like Walmart. It's like Walmart and Dollar General. Walmart got them beat. Walmart got them beat. Dollar General is good. Don't get me wrong. Dollar General is good, but Walmart got them beat. That's the way I feel about Wiley Sanders Truck Line. We just a little step up. We just a little step up. And I often tell people, now this I come up with on my own. We're small enough to know your name. Small enough to know your name. Big enough to get you anything you need. Right there, Wiley Sanders Truck Line. And you're going to see that today. Today, from 10 to 12 when I'm out there, it's going to be a lot of Wiley Sanders Truck Line employees that are going to come. They're going to come. They're going to talk to me. They're going to give bicycles. They're going to give donations. Those two guys will be really busy today. They will be really busy today. And you may say, well, how you know that? I know the group of people we employ at our companies. Wiley Sanders Truck Line, KW Containers, KW Plastic, Sanders Lead Company, and Sanders for Life. I know what we employ. That's how I know that. And I'm excited. I can't wait. I need to go to a commercial break, but I just can't wait. I just cannot wait today from 10 to 12. Ladies and gentlemen, please be there. We're going to have a good time. The big KD is going to be down. Felicia is going to be there. Oh, man, we're going to have a ball. But the biggest thing we're going to do, some kid, some little girl, some little boy that might have woke up with nothing, going to wake up with something. That's the most important part. That is the most important part. Miss Kelly Sanders is coming out. I'm going to call Miss Tony Sanders. I'm going to be calling people today. I'm going to tell you now. This is going to be a busy little cell phone. It's going to be really busy. Really, really busy. Today. Today is the day. Today is the day. Today is the day. I am excited. I cannot wait. I cannot wait. It's been a long year. We've had ups, we've had downs, but everybody that can hear my voice, you got something to be thankful for, and that's life. You're still here. I've lost some friends. I know you've lost some friends. My wife just lost her grandfather Saturday, but still, life goes on and we're still here. So we got to do the best of what we can with life while we are here. And and I just look at my company and I look at Wiley Sanders Truck Line. I call it, I'm a part of that company. I just look at the things they do in the community. And I look at our leadership in our community. We got a fine mayor, Mayor Jason Reed. Thank you, sir. Take my hat off to you. We got a fine sheriff, Russell Thomas. Fine chief of police. I can't call his name right now. I don't want to miscall his name, but he's a fine man. I've seen stuff he's did. We're rooting. We got fine restaurants in this community. Our football team, hey, Sunbelt champions. So we got that going for us. May have some of them football players may come by today. May get the coach to come by there. Never can tell who we're going to get to come by there. I'm going to be right back after I take a commercial break. Well, I guess I am going to take a commercial break. Another thing I want to tell you about today is this, DHR. She's going to be there with us today. Kevin Bakers, I know he's going to come by and give me his donation. Please, ma'am, please, sir. If it ain't nothing but a pencil, bring it on. As long as it's a new pencil, bring it on. A coloring book, color crayons, anything you bring will be accepted. Will be accepted. And I'll tell you the part I'm looking the most forward to. And Terry Mack, if you're watching the show, you mostly watch it. Why don't you come have lunch with us today at 12 o'clock? Come out there to Julius, you and Romero, and have lunch with us. We're real excited. We're real excited about that. You're going to see the big KD van going to be parked out there. We're going to have all the horns and the lights going. And Ricky Free going to bring one of them old big trucks over there. You're going to get to see one of our big trucks. Doug Kitchens, he's coming by. Trace Parker's already been by, but he may just come by and say hello. Just a clockwork. We're just excited about what we're doing. That's all I can tell you. We are excited about it. We are excited about it. Ready, willing to help. And you know the people, the drivers, you drivers, I want to say this to you guys and you ladies. We'll get into that trap. You guys and ladies to drive for Wiley Sanders Truck Line. I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart. I've never been involved in nothing, and I ask you guys and you tell me no, or you ladies and you tell me no. Anytime I ask you for something, you help me. And that means a lot to me. That means a lot to me. That means you trust me. And that's why when you call me, that's why my number is plastered everywhere. And I had a driver call me Friday night, and I took care of the situation. I took care of it. As long as I'm at Wiley Sanders Truck Lines, you will always be able to contact me. The number that I give you is the only phone I got. I don't have a house phone. There's not a phone in my house. The number that I give you is the only phone that I got. And that's 334-372-5049. That is the only phone I got. I want to say good morning to Sean Page this morning. Sean Page is one of our recruiters. He had surgery. I want to say good morning to him. I want to say good morning to all my recruiters, Brandy, Dale, Ricky Free. Thank you guys. Hey, it's going to be a long day. I know you guys are going to have to do a little extra things, so I want to just thank you in advance. Ricky is already scheduled to bring a truck. Dale will probably help do some of the running around. Brandon will be doing some of the paperwork. I want to thank you guys. I want to thank you for the job you do. You see me sit up here, ladies and gentlemen, but you don't know what they call it, the behind the scenes. I want to thank Troy Cable for all the things that they do. And I just got to give another shout out to the Highlands. That was just so nice of you guys to give us that. And Pastor Coleman, thank you from the bottom of our hearts. And these guys said they got several places all around that they do stuff for. And I thought that was nice. They give us 21 bicycles. 21. And I think I had in my shop, in my office, I think I had 15. But we're going to take a commercial break, and we'll be right back with Truck Talk with Wiley Sanders Truck Line.
At At Wiley Sanders Strut Lines, we put God and family first. We've been in business since 1959. Come drive for the best today. Wiley Sanders Strut Line. Blue Cross Blue Shield, 401k. Woo! We got the trucks. Come to Wiley Sanders Strut Line. Tell them, boy. At Wiley Sanders Strut Line, we keep it nice and clean. Thank you. And thank you. And thank you.
You're welcome.
Nice and clean.
Nice and shiny.
Are you an experienced driver looking for a good truck driving job? Then try Wiley Sanders Strut Lines. We're looking for team drivers. We're looking for single drivers. At Wiley Sanders Strut Lines, we have it for you. Wiley Sanders Strut Lines. Blue Cross Blue Shield, 401k. Drive for the best. Wiley Sanders Strut Line, we know one thing. Drivers first. You're not just a number. We know your name. Wiley Sanders Strut Line. Family owned. Troy, Alabama. Wiley Sanders Strut Line. Come drive for the best today. We got Blue Cross Blue Shield. Hey, we can get you home. Wiley Sanders Strut Line. Been rolling these wheels since 1959. Money, money, money. Just rolling these wheels. If these wheels roll, you make money. Come drive for the best today. Wiley Sanders Strut Line. Troy, Alabama. Wiley Sanders Strut Line. We put God and family first. Both. Tell them. Hey, what are you doing?
I'm working underneath this truck.
Oh man, can you work on diesel trucks?
No, I can't.
Do you know that Wiley Sanders will train you to work on diesel trucks?
Really?
In a shop.
In a shop?
A shop. My man, you made it.
Yes, sir, I did.
You came to Wiley Sanders to a shop. How you like teaching this young man?
I enjoy helping these guys be successful.
So if they can work on a little truck, you can teach them how to work on a big truck.
Yes, sir, we sure can.
Come to Wiley Sanders Truck Line where we'll teach you how to work on a big truck. Some companies may tell you that the grass is greener. At Wiley Sanders, we know the grass is greener. Been in business since 1959. That's not green. It's not green. Come to Wiley Sanders Truck Lines. Wiley Sanders Truck Line. Now, this is green grass. This is green money. $1,000 sign-on bonus. Blue Cross Blue Shield. 401k. We match it up to 4%. Get you home regular. Good equipment. Wiley Sanders Truck Line. We do what we say. Come join the best today. Wiley Sanders Strut Line, where we put God and family first. We go to Illinois,
Indiana, North Carolina, South Carolina,
Ohio, Arkansas. We're looking for good in-dump drivers. That's right, Wiley Sanders Strut Line. 401k, Blue Cross Blue Shield, dental plan. Hey, these wheels roll, you make money. You're not driving one of them, you're driving at the wrong place. Wiley Sanders Strut Lines, Troy, Alabama. Fellas, where we go?
Indiana, North Carolina, and South Carolina,
Ohio and Arkansas. Wiley Sanders Strut Lines, Troy, Alabama. Wiley Sanders Strut Lines. We put God and family first. Are you looking for a good company? A company that can get you home and you make good money? Then you need to call Wiley Sanders Strut Lines. Blue Cross Blue Shield. Hey, you know we still had a $1,000 sign-on bonus. We match your 401k up to 4%. We've been in business since 1959. We've been rolling these wheels with money, money, money since 1959. Come drive for the best today. Wiley Sanders Strut Line. Come to Wiley Sanders Strut Line. Tell them, Bo. Wiley Sanders Strut Line, the place that puts God and family first. How long you been driving for Wiley Sanders?
7 years.
How long you been driving for Wiley?
6 years,
How many miles you get away?
2,500.
Wow, how many miles you get away?
2,700.
Are you in the 401k?
Yes, sir.
Matching at 4%.
Yes.
Wow, Wiley Sanders Strut Lines, Troy, Alabama. Are y'all happy?
Oh, very happy.
Wiley Sanders Strut Lines, Troy, Alabama. Come drive for the best today. Wiley Sanders Strut Lines, Troy, Alabama. Welcome to Wiley Sanders Truck Line, state-of-the-art bunkhouse. Let me show you. Do you like it cold? Then set it cold. Got the spouse with you? We've got you covered. Sit back in the state-of-the-art bunkhouse and watch your favorite TV show. Relax, have a good time. After a long day, you can come in the state-of-the-art bunkhouse and get a great hot shower. Look how nice they are. At Wiley Sanders Truck Lines, we keep it clean for you. Drive for the best today. Wiley Sanders Truck Line, Troy, Alabama. Wiley Sanders Truck Line been in business since 1959 and we'll still growing. We've been in business since 1959 and we'll still growing. Wiley Sanders Truck Line. From 1959 to 2022, we'll still growing. How many years is that, Mr. Glenn? 63. Ricky, about this T680?
Got a nice digital dashboard, easy to read.
Man, Wiley Sanders Truck Line, we got competitive pay, we got Blue Cross Blue Shield. We can get you home, Wiley Sanders. Come drive for the best today. Wiley Sanders Truck Line. At Wiley Sanders Truck Lines, we put God and family first. We've been in business since 1959. Come drive for the best today. Wiley Sanders Truck Line. Blue Cross Blue Shield, 401k. Woo! We got the trucks. Come to Wiley Sanders Truck Line. Tell them, boy. At Wiley Sanders Truck Line, we keep it nice and clean. Thank you. And thank you. And thank you.
You're welcome.
Nice and clean.
Nice and shiny.
Are you an experienced driver looking for a good truck driving job? Then try Wiley Sanders Truck Lines. We're looking for team drivers. We're looking for single drivers. At Wiley Sanders Truck Lines, we have it for you. Wiley Sanders Truck Lines. Blue Cross Blue Shield, 401k. Drive for the best. Wiley Sanders Truck Line, we know one thing. Drivers first.
Sanders Truck Line. I just wanted to say a few more things before I get out here and get up there to Troy Bank and Trust. If you may be sitting at home, you may be listening to the show, and you may want to give something and you have no ride or no transportation, please feel free to call me on my cell phone, 334-372-5049. I mean, I will send somebody. Those two guys that was up with me, Mr. Adrian McBride, Mr. Anthony, and I, that's all they're going to do for the next 3 hours. Is haul bicycles, go to Walmart. They like my runners. All the money that's been collected, they're going to be going and spending it and just bringing stuff back. We're getting ready to have a big morning. This will be the second year we've been outside at Troy Bank and Trust. And, I don't know whether it was Troy Bank and Trust that did it or the location. Miss Kelly Sanders, thank you. She come up with the idea, let's get in that little parking lot by Troy Bank and Trust. Troy Bank and Trust decided, hey, let's just give y'all our toys. We'll just put them in here because they have a big toy thing. And it's been a true blessing. It's been a true blessing. This community, when I called myself when I would gamble, I changed my life. But I used to say if I win the lottery, which I don't buy lottery tickets now, but I used to say if I win the lottery, I would not leave Pike County. I will not leave Pike County. Pike County is such a needed community. And when I go to a school recruiting, yes, I put Wiley Sanders right up there because we are in this community deep. But I talk about Troy University. I talk about that hospital out there, how fine it is. I talk about the restaurants here, Julia's Sisters, all these restaurants out on the bypass. I talk about that. I talk about get your car cleaned up at Trojan Detail. I talk about that. I talk about the Pinkett stores. I talk about that. Filling station. I talk about all these things that make Pike County what it is. Talk about the gyms. We got Walt's Gym. We got Anytime Fitness. We got Planet Fitness, and this is a nice place to come and buy a home and raise your kids. You got the plants out there. We need mechanics, forklift drivers. It's just a community that you can come and not just make a living, but make a good living. And I want to challenge you again. I challenge you on any driver out there that was driving to bring me his paperwork and I'll lay mine down. We'll lay them side by side. I got one more challenge for you. Let me get a number out again. 334-372-5049. You tell me a trucking company that matches your 4% on your gross pay. On your gross pay. Your gross pay. Let me make it plain to you. That's how I used to go to places. Man used to say, let me make it plain to you. If you make $1,500 and you'll probably wind up, after Uncle Sam and everything, you'll probably wind up with $1,300 after tax and everything is done. Okay, most companies then, they take that take-home pay and match it with your retirement. But at Wiley Sanders Truck Line, if you make $1,500, and you put 4% and we put dollar for dollar match up on your gross pay. That is a significant difference. And I've not found, Mr. Sanders always tells me, just keep up what we doing, Hoss. Just keep up. We got one truck line. Just Work on it. So I don't venture out. But sometimes I do ask and I do see. But when I talk, I don't dare call no other truck line's name or nothing like that. I'm concerned with Wiley Sanders Truck Line. That's what I'm concerned with. I know what we offer. I know we do what we say. We don't promise nothing we can't deliver. We'll talk about promises. I'll tell you one. We promise you Blue Cross Blue Shield. We deliver. We promise you good equipment. We deliver. We promise you to get home like you want to. We deliver. I mean, we promise we put God and family first. We deliver. We promise we got our own freight. We deliver. KW Recycling, KW Containers, Wiley Sanders Truck Line, Sanders Lead. We promise we got good dispatchers. Thomas Hicks, Rodney Cobb, Brent Freeman, Frankie Saris, Vice President's Operator. We got what we say we got. We got it. You just got to come get it. I'm excited this morning. I tell y'all, I'm excited. Them guys have already gone with the bicycles, and we just keeping this one up here for display, but it will be next Monday when I leave, I'll take this one with me. Monday now, and that's another thing, very important. Monday will be the last day that you can bring a toy by. After today, there will be no more money collected. You have to bring the toy yourself. These people I got to help me, they have their jobs, they have their lives, their families, and I can't continue to impose upon them. So today will be the last day of cash donations. Today will be the last day that we'll come and pick it up from you. Anything from this point on after lunch today, you will actually have to bring it or get in touch with me. I mean, we're going to still assist you. It's just not going to be as easy as it is now. That's what I'm trying to say. Hey, I've had a ball here. I mean, that hour goes away fast. I've had a good time. I'm excited to see you and him. And I'm just excited. Today is the day. From 10 to 12 o'clock, I'll be at Troy Bank and Trust. I have not had no breakfast, and I ain't had no lunch. And that trailer got to look a certain way. Shafton told me he coming to get me if it don't look away. He had already told me if it don't look a certain way, he coming to get me. He coming to get me. Don't let him come get me. Hey, until the next time, this has been Truck Talk with Wiley Sanders Truck Line. See, my guys are not even here because they out there getting stuff together. Steve! they out there getting the stuff together, getting ready to go to Troy Bank and Trust. That's what they doing. They getting ready to go to Troy Bank and Trust. We're finna go there. We'll see you there. This has been Truck Talk with Wiley Sanders Truck Line. Troy Bank and Trust, here we come. Here we come. Here we come. Here we come. Jeez.